Have you ever noticed how some people seem to take control of their day the moment they wake up? How their minds are sharp, their words confident, and their actions deliberate, almost like they have a secret formula for success? What if you could learn that formula? What if the key to unlocking your full potential lies in how you start your mornings? Today, you're about to discover exactly that, the power of disciplining your mind every morning and how it shapes the way you communicate, think, and lead throughout your entire day. Imagine waking up tomorrow with complete control over your thoughts, without the usual chaos of worry, doubt, or distraction pulling you in different directions. Imagine your mind as a clear, calm ocean, steady, focused, ready to face any challenge. This is not some distant dream. This is a reality that every successful person knows and practices. The moment you discipline your mind early in the day, you gain an invisible edge, a mental strength that guides your words and actions with purpose and clarity. Why does this matter so much? Because your mind is the architect of your life. It shapes your reality through the stories you tell yourself and the words you choose to speak. If your mind is scattered or negative in the morning, your entire day follows that pattern. But when you train your mind to be disciplined, to rise above distractions and doubt, you set a powerful tone that influences every decision and every interaction. Discipline is the silent power behind every confident leader's voice. Without it, even the best ideas can get lost in hesitation or confusion. Think about the mornings you have woken up feeling scattered or overwhelmed. How often did that feeling carry over into your conversations? Did you find it harder to express yourself clearly? Did your confidence take a hit? Now contrast that with the mornings you felt calm, centered, and ready to take on the world. Your words flowed easily, and you spoke with authority and conviction. Difference isn't a coincidence. It's the direct result of disciplining your mind first thing in the morning. Discipline of the mind is not about harsh self-control or forcing yourself into rigid routines that drain your energy. It's about gently steering your thoughts away from fear, procrastination, and negativity, and guiding them toward clarity, purpose, and confidence. It's the mental practice that separates those who react to life from those who create it. Here's the truth. Many people overlook your morning mind. Discipline doesn't just influence how you think. It changes how you speak. It sharpens your communication skills. When your mind is clear and disciplined, your words become sharper, more confident, and more impactful. This is the secret communication skill of successful people. They don't just talk, they lead with their voice because their mind leads first. If you watch this entire video, you'll gain powerful insights on how to build this mental discipline in your mornings and how to transform your daily communication into a tool for leadership and success. You'll learn simple yet profound habits that take just minutes but have the power to change how you think, speak, and live every single day. It all begins with understanding that your morning mind is the foundation for everything that follows. The first thoughts you allow in, the mental images you create, and the words you speak to yourself set a pattern that your brain follows like a path in the woods. If you walk that path daily, it becomes easier to move forward, and soon you find yourself naturally thinking with focus and speaking with confidence. Why is this so important from a psychological perspective? The brain is wired to form habits, automatic thought patterns that run below the surface of your awareness. The morning is a golden window when your brain is most open to forming these habits. By choosing to discipline your mind during this time, you tap into your brain's natural ability to rewire itself. This rewiring helps replace fear, doubt, and confusion with strength, certainty, and clarity. Every successful person understands this on some level. They don't leave their mornings to chance. They don't wait for motivation to magically appear. Instead, they create motivation by taking control of their mental space first thing. This discipline isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about showing up every morning and training your mind like a muscle. The stronger your mental discipline becomes, the easier it is to speak like a leader, to express your ideas with power, and to influence those around you. So what does it mean to discipline your mind every morning? It means starting your day with intention. It means setting clear mental boundaries that keep out distractions and doubts. It means filling your mind with thoughts that inspire action instead of hesitation. It means preparing your voice to carry strength, clarity, and leadership throughout the day. And this preparation doesn't happen by accident. It's a deliberate choice, a daily commitment. When you make this commitment, you step into a new reality where your words become your superpower. You become someone who speaks with confidence, who leads through communication, who inspires and moves others forward. Remember, the way you speak is a reflection of the way you think. When your mind is disciplined and clear, your communication becomes unstoppable. This is the foundation of all great leaders. They don't just command attention, they earn it through the discipline of their minds. Keep watching, because in the next sections, you'll discover the practical steps and mental habits that make this discipline possible. You'll learn how to silence the noise, program your mind with affirmations, and build a confident inner voice that leads to powerful external communication. The power to change your life lies in your mind, and it begins with how you greet the morning. Today, choose discipline. Choose leadership. Choose to talk like a leader by first disciplining your mind every morning. Your future self will thank you for it. Your mind is truly your greatest asset, the most valuable tool you own. Everything you see, everything you achieve begins inside it. Your thoughts shape your beliefs, and your beliefs create your actions. If your mind is restless and undisciplined, your actions will follow that chaos. But when you learn to take control of your mind, when you train it to focus and remain steady, your entire life changes. This is why discipline isn't just about forcing yourself to do something. It's about mastering your inner world, the place where your thoughts live. When you discipline your mind, you create a space where confidence grows naturally. You stop giving power to doubt and fear. Instead, you build strength in your thinking. Think about the simple truth that leaders know deeply. Success is not just what you do, but how you think about what you do. The quality of your thoughts determines the quality of your results. When your mind is disciplined, it filters out distractions. It refuses to entertain negative self-talk. It focuses only on what moves you forward. This mental clarity is the secret behind clear communication, because your words come from your thoughts. Clear thoughts produce powerful words. Discipline in the mind is like training a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it becomes. And strength here means control, the ability to direct your focus where it matters most. This control gives you calmness and confidence, even when things around you are uncertain. When your mind is strong, your voice naturally carries authority and leadership. The process begins with recognizing that your mind is constantly working, sometimes for you, sometimes against you. Without discipline, negative thoughts sneak in, stealing your energy and clouding your speech. But with discipline, you become the gatekeeper of your mind. You decide what stays and what goes. You choose to fill your mind with thoughts that empower rather than weaken you. When you do this every morning, you create a powerful ripple effect. Your mind stays sharp all day. Your communication becomes clear and confident. You start to think and speak like the leader you want to be, because leadership starts inside your mind long before it appears in your words. Every morning holds a unique opportunity, a fresh start where your mind is most open, most adaptable. This early time is like soft clay, ready to be shaped by the thoughts and habits you choose to cultivate. What you allow into your mind during these quiet hours sets the mental tone for your entire day. Successful people understand this deeply. They don't wait for motivation to strike or for circumstances to be perfect. Instead, they create their own momentum by intentionally disciplining their mind when it's most receptive. This means guarding your morning from distractions, doubts, and negative influences. It means beginning your day with clear, focused thoughts that prepare you to communicate with confidence and purpose. The brain's natural wiring supports this process. During the morning, your mind is especially plastic, meaning it can easily form new habits and thought patterns. By consciously choosing what you think and how you speak to yourself early on, you reprogram your brain to favor clarity, calmness, and leadership. This rewiring happens gradually but powerfully, turning discipline into a natural state rather than a forced effort. When your morning mind is disciplined, you experience something remarkable. Your thoughts stop racing and your voice gains strength. Your communication becomes not just words but expressions of leadership. This happens because a disciplined mind creates a space where ideas can be organized clearly before they are spoken. Without that space, words can become tangled and lose their impact. This is the secret behind why some people always seem to talk like leaders. It's not just talent or charisma, it's a daily mental practice. They prepare their minds first, so their speech flows from a place of calm confidence. When your mind is disciplined in the morning, your entire day follows the same pattern. You carry yourself with assurance, you make decisions with clarity, and your words inspire trust. The morning is your chance to win the inner battle before the world demands your attention. Discipline your mind at this moment, and you gain the power to influence your reality, starting with every conversation you have. This simple daily choice becomes the foundation of lasting success in communication and leadership. Silencing the mental noise that constantly floods your mind is one of the most powerful steps toward discipline. The world around you is loud, full of distractions, doubts, and endless chatter. But before you can speak with authority, your mind must find stillness. A clear mind is the soil where strong, confident communication grows. When your thoughts are cluttered, your words lose impact. You may feel scattered or unsure, and that uncertainty shows in your voice. The secret is to create mental space each morning, to pause and quiet the inner chaos. This pause is not weakness, it's strength. It's the foundation of every successful leader's communication style. Think about it. A calm mind listens better, processes information clearly, and chooses words carefully. It does not rush or react impulsively. Instead, it responds with purpose. This mental clarity translates into speaking that commands respect and attention. The habit of silencing noise trains your brain to focus deeply, making your communication sharper and more effective. Discipline means saying no to distractions that cloud your mind, negative thoughts, overwhelming worries, or unproductive habits. Instead, it means choosing to focus on what truly matters. This is how powerful leaders think before they speak. They build a strong inner silence that prepares their words to be precise and impactful. By developing this habit every morning, you create a mental environment where confidence thrives. Your mind becomes a calm lake, reflecting clarity and strength. From this stillness, your voice naturally rises with authority and authenticity. The ability to silence mental noise is not a talent, it is a skill. And like any skill, it grows with practice. When you start your day with a disciplined, quiet mind, your communication transforms. You don't just speak, you inspire, you lead, and you make every word count. Every morning, the words you say to yourself shape your reality more than you realize. Affirmations are not just positive phrases, they are powerful tools that program your mind for success. When you speak with intention, you plant seeds of confidence deep within your subconscious. This simple habit of affirming your worth, your strength, and your purpose rewires your brain to believe in your potential. Your mind is constantly listening. If the words you tell yourself are weak or doubtful, your actions will follow suit. But when you discipline your mind to repeat strong positive affirmations each morning, you create an unshakable foundation of self-belief. These words become the script your mind follows throughout the day, guiding your thoughts, decisions, and even the way you speak to others. Successful people understand this power. They don't leave their confidence to chance or external validation. Instead, they build it internally with deliberate, consistent affirmations. This internal dialogue shapes not only how they think, but also how they communicate. When your mind is filled with confident words, your voice naturally carries strength and clarity. Affirmations also help you overcome the negative voices that try to hold you back. Every doubt and fear can be replaced by a statement of power and purpose. This mental discipline shifts your focus from what might go wrong to what you are capable of achieving. Over time, these repeated messages become your new reality, transforming your mindset and your speech. By making affirmations a daily habit, you take control of your mental narrative. You discipline your mind to believe in your own voice and value. This is the foundation for speaking like a leader, clear, confident, and unstoppable. The words you say in the morning echo throughout your day and ultimately define the impact you make in the world. Close your eyes for a moment and picture yourself standing in front of a crowd, speaking with calm confidence. Every word flows naturally, your message is clear, and the people listening feel drawn to your energy. This powerful image isn't just a dream, it's a skill your brain can develop through visualization. When you discipline your mind every morning, visualization becomes a key tool. It trains your brain to believe in your ability to communicate like a leader. By imagining yourself speaking with clarity and authority, you prepare your mind to perform that way in real life. This mental rehearsal strengthens your confidence, reduces anxiety, and sharpens your focus. The brain doesn't fully distinguish between what is vividly imagined and what is experienced. When you visualize success, your mind creates neural pathways that mirror real action. This makes your thoughts, emotions, and body react as if you are already living that success. Over time, this rewiring makes confident communication feel natural rather than forced. Visualization also helps you anticipate challenges and plan your responses. By seeing yourself stay composed in difficult conversations, you reduce fear and hesitation. This mental training builds resilience, allowing your voice to remain steady and persuasive even under pressure. Discipline in the morning means dedicating a few minutes to this powerful practice. It's a simple but effective way to program your mind for leadership and influence. When you consistently visualize yourself as a confident speaker, your communication transforms. Your words carry the weight of your inner belief, and others naturally listen. Remember, every great leader started by believing in their ability to lead. Visualization bridges the gap between where you are now and the person you want to become. It is a vital step in disciplining your mind to talk like a leader every morning. Discipline is built through small, consistent habits that shape who you become over time. It's not about making huge changes all at once, but about the tiny daily actions that quietly strengthen your mind and your communication skills. Each morning is an opportunity to take one more step forward, to practice mental focus, and to build the confidence needed to speak like a leader. When you commit to these small habits, your brain begins to recognize new patterns. Just like exercising a muscle, your mind becomes stronger with every repetition. This consistency is what separates those who succeed from those who only dream. Discipline grows quietly but powerfully, turning ordinary mornings into launching pads for success. The real magic happens because these habits build momentum. At first, discipline may feel challenging. Thoughts wander. Doubts creep in. But as you keep showing up, your mind adapts. It learns to focus more easily. Your inner voice grows clearer and more confident. This steady progress reflects in your words, making your communication sharper and more compelling. Small wins each morning translate to giant victories in your daily life. When your mind is disciplined, your voice reflects that strength. You speak with purpose, clarity, and authority. People notice because your words carry weight. They inspire trust and respect. And it all starts with a simple choice to take control of your mind every morning. Remember, leadership is not a sudden transformation. It is the result of persistent effort. The small mental habits you build now are the foundation for the powerful communicator you are becoming. Discipline your mind daily and your words will follow with unstoppable confidence. True leadership begins long before words leave your mouth. It starts with a disciplined mind that thinks carefully before speaking. Leaders don't rush to fill silence or react impulsively. Instead, they pause, reflect, and choose their words with intention. This thoughtful approach gives their speech weight and meaning. When you train your mind to think before you speak, you gain control over your message. You avoid saying things you might regret or that confuse others. A moment of pause allows you to organize your thoughts clearly. This clarity builds respect because people recognize the care behind your words. Thinking before speaking also means you speak less but with more impact. Leaders understand that powerful communication is not about how much you say, but about what you choose to say. Every word becomes deliberate, every sentence purposeful. This kind of discipline elevates your presence and influence. Practicing this habit daily strengthens your mental discipline. It teaches you patience and control, qualities essential for effective communication. When your mind leads first, your voice follows with confidence and authority. This is how successful people turn conversations into opportunities and challenges into solutions.
Remember, your words reflect your inner state.
A mind that pauses and reflects produces speech that inspires and leads. Discipline your thoughts before speaking, and you will naturally command attention and respect. Consistency is the secret ingredient that transforms fleeting motivation into lasting success. Discipline of the mind is not a one-time event. It's a daily commitment, a habit that must be nurtured every morning without fail. When you consistently choose to control your thoughts, you create a strong mental foundation that supports confident communication. The brain thrives on routine. Each morning you repeat disciplined thoughts and positive self-talk. Your neural pathways grow stronger. This means that over time, focusing your mind becomes easier and more natural. What once required effort turns into an automatic habit. This automaticity frees your mental energy, allowing you to speak with ease and authenticity. Consistency also builds trust within yourself. When you show up every day to discipline your mind, you prove that you can rely on your own strength. This self-trust spills over into how you speak. Your voice carries conviction because it is backed by inner confidence. Without consistency, mental discipline fades. Distractions creep back in, negative thoughts regain power, and your communication loses its sharpness. But when you make discipline a daily practice, you develop resilience. You can face challenges with calm and respond with clarity, no matter what the situation. Remember, success is a journey, not a destination. It's the small, consistent steps taken each morning that lead to mastery. Discipline your mind every day and watch as your words transform into powerful tools of leadership and influence. Taking full responsibility for your mindset is the cornerstone of mental discipline. No one else controls your thoughts or your attitude, you do. Successful people understand this deeply. They don't blame circumstances, other people, or luck for how they feel or what they achieve. Instead, they own their inner world and the way they respond to life's challenges. When you accept responsibility for your mind, you stop being a victim of your thoughts. You recognize that every morning offers a choice to let negative patterns run unchecked or to discipline your mind toward focus and strength. This choice shapes your confidence and the way you communicate with others. This sense of ownership fuels motivation. It pushes you to take action, to create habits that build clarity and calmness. When you stop blaming external factors, you reclaim your power. Your mind becomes a tool you control, not a force that controls you. Taking responsibility also means facing discomfort. Mental discipline requires effort and sometimes struggle. But by embracing that challenge, you grow stronger. Your voice becomes steady because it comes from a place of inner authority. This authority commands respect and inspires trust.
Remember, leadership starts with taking charge of your own mind.
When you own your mindset every morning, you prepare yourself to speak and lead with unwavering confidence. The power to shape your day and your life begins with that simple but profound decision. A focused mind is the key to clear, powerful communication. When your thoughts are scattered, your words become confused and lose their impact. But when you discipline your mind to concentrate on what truly matters, your message becomes sharp and unforgettable. Focus means directing your mental energy toward one idea at a time. It means eliminating distractions and refusing to entertain doubts or fears. This mental discipline allows you to organize your thoughts clearly before you speak. When your mind is focused, your speech reflects that clarity, making it easier for others to understand and trust you. Clear communication is not just about the words you choose, it's about the confidence behind them. A focused mind produces confidence naturally because it knows what it wants to say and why. This confidence shines through in your tone, your pace, and your body language. Even in faceless communication, your energy is felt. Training your mind to focus each morning builds this clarity over time. It rewires your brain to prioritize important thoughts and filter out noise. This daily mental exercise transforms not only how you speak, but also how you listen. A focused mind listens better, responds smarter, and leads stronger. Remember, Your ability to lead starts with the clarity of your thoughts. Discipline your mind to focus every morning, and your words will carry the power to inspire, persuade, and change lives. Fear is one of the biggest barriers to speaking with confidence and leading effectively. It's natural to feel afraid, fear of judgment, failure, or rejection. But what separates successful leaders is their ability to manage fear, not let it control them. Mental discipline is the tool that helps you do just that. When you discipline your mind every morning, you build resilience against fear. You teach yourself to face discomfort head-on rather than avoid it. This mental strength allows you to move forward even when fear tries to hold you back. It's not about eliminating fear completely, but about refusing to let it dictate your words and actions. A disciplined mind creates a safe inner space where fear loses its grip. It replaces anxious thoughts with calm confidence. This shift changes everything. When fear fades, your voice becomes steady, your message clear, and your presence commanding. This process begins by recognizing fear as a natural feeling, not a sign of weakness. Then, through daily mental practice, you build habits that keep your focus on your goals, not on what could go wrong. Over time, this rewiring changes how you respond to fear. Instead of shrinking away, you stand tall and speak with courage. Remember, leadership isn't the absence of fear. It's the courage to act despite it. Discipline your mind every morning, and you'll find that fear no longer controls your voice or your destiny. True confidence doesn't come from external validation or past successes. It is cultivated from within, through the discipline of your thoughts and the stories you tell yourself each day. When you control your mind, you control your confidence. Every morning, your mind resets. This is your chance to choose thoughts that build you up rather than tear you down. When you feed your mind with belief, strength, and purpose, confidence becomes natural. It no longer depends on others' approval, but grows from a deep inner certainty. This inner confidence reflects directly in your communication. It makes your voice steady, your words clear, and your presence magnetic. People are drawn to those who speak from this place of genuine belief because it feels authentic and inspiring. Building confidence through mental discipline means practicing patience with yourself. It means replacing self-doubt with encouragement and seeing mistakes as lessons rather than failures. This daily mental habit rewires your brain to trust your abilities, preparing you to speak like a leader in any situation. Remember, confidence is not something you find outside yourself. It's something you create inside every single morning. When your mind is disciplined, confidence flows effortlessly from within, making your communication powerful and your leadership undeniable. Gratitude is a powerful but often overlooked tool in disciplining your mind. When you begin each morning focusing on what you're thankful for, you shift your mental state from scarcity and doubt to abundance and possibility. This shift fuels positive thinking, which strengthens your confidence and sharpens your communication. Your gratitude rewires your brain to notice opportunities instead of obstacles. It quiets negative self-talk and reduces stress, allowing your mind to stay calm and focused. This calmness is essential for clear, effective communication. When your mind feels balanced, your words carry sincerity and strength. Practicing gratitude daily builds resilience. It reminds you that no matter the challenges, you have resources, strengths, and support to draw upon. This mindset empowers you to speak with authority and authenticity because you are grounded in reality and hope. The habit of gratitude also deepens your connection with others. When you appreciate people and experiences, your communication becomes more empathetic and genuine. This creates trust and influence. Two key ingredients for leadership. Remember, gratitude is not just a feeling, but a discipline. Cultivating it every morning trains your mind to focus on what lifts you up. This mental practice enhances your confidence and clarity, making your voice a beacon of inspiration and leadership. The journey to speaking like a leader begins with making mental discipline a daily ritual. Rituals are powerful because they create structure and consistency, giving your mind a clear signal to prepare for success each day. When you commit to disciplining your mind every morning, you build a foundation that supports your growth and communication skills long term. A morning ritual doesn't have to be complicated. It's about intentionally setting aside time to focus, silence mental noise, practice affirmations, visualize success, and embrace gratitude. These small but powerful actions train your brain to operate at its best. Over time, this ritual becomes automatic, a natural part of who you are. It shapes not only how you think, but how you speak and lead. Your words gain clarity and confidence because they are backed by a well-disciplined mind that starts strong every day. Remember, leadership is a habit, not a one-time event. By making mental discipline your morning ritual, you claim control over your thoughts and your voice. You prepare yourself to face every conversation with calm assurance and purposeful speech. This daily practice is the key to unlocking your true potential as a communicator and a leader. Discipline your mind every morning and watch how your words transform your life and the lives of those around you.